Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Therius, and the ones that actually watch the video and don't have it as a podcast may notice something different. I have a new little guy in the corner. I've been working on him the past few days, and I think he looks so much better than what I had before, and I'm really happy with him. Anyway, let's get back into it. So we have so many routes to take, but where we left off is I wanted to explore in that temple in Giant Steep a little bit more. And I also wanted to explore the geyser that we found at the very end of last session. So let's, I think because that one's closer, let's just go there. And we can worry about Giant Steep later. Okay, I'm just gonna put my suit on now, even if we're on Timberhearth, I don't think we'll suffocate. But maybe anywhere there's no trees, even on Timberhearth, will suffocate, who knows. Well, let's see. Where was that thing? Yeah, there was like a construct inside the geyser. Oh. What's this place? Hold on. I guess we're right here, so we might as well take a look. This is a generator. Read. Closed due to fire damage. The old radio tower, while an important landmark, is unfortunately closed, thanks to the unsanctioned flight testing of an extremely powerful model rocket. While we hope to repair the radio tower in the future, all construction efforts are currently focused on the planned museum expansion at the observatory. Sincerest apologies, except to Slate and Micah Hornfels, museum curator, so we cannot enter here. Oh, why am I trying to use my jetpack? I'm on... Well, I guess I can get some lift. So, sorry, what did it say? I got a little damaged. Closed fire damage. Unfortunate closed. Extremely powerful model rocket. All control. Okay, expansion of the observatory. Okay, so does this lead anywhere? It does. Oh. Okay. Charting stars again out by the radio tower. They're so bright out here. I only wish I were able to record them faster. Admittedly, I could use more patience. I get so engrossed in my work that sunrise becomes an unwelcome deadline and daylight a grating slog. Well, considering that the day-night cycle is like 3 minutes... Someday, I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrup crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice, cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabbro knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Ew. Gabbro. You're deliberately burning them because you don't want to wait. I mean, okay. In all honesty, I know I had a little bit of a rant about how only people, the only people who like burnt marshmallows are the people who are too impatient to actually learn how to do it properly. That's not entirely true, but it's close. Let's be real. Most people who quote-unquote liked burned marshmallows don't actually like burned marshmallows. They're just impatient. Not all, but most. Okay, well that was interesting. So that taught us about the sleep to skip through time mechanic, that makes sense for like if you need to do something at the end of the cycle and you don't want to. Where's the mountain? So I wonder if I can explore down. I probably can. I just don't want to right now. Where's the... Is this the one with the thing inside of it? I think this might be the one. Yes. Okay. Whoops, oops. I'm going way too high into space. I have taken off into space, and now I'm going way too close. That didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. You with me? That did not happen. Alright, well, welcome back, fellow astronauts. This is Therius. It's so nice to see you all again. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so there's two areas. No, sorry, I'm not continuing that bit. Oh. Alright. Alright, let's try this again. Where is... So, no, this is the dark seed. Yeah, this is where the dark bramble seed crashed. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Just slowly land. Okay, that's not as slow as I wanted, but I'm alive. Okay, so there's a door here. There's a cave entrance here. Oh yeah, there is a cave. It is a cave entrance. Where does this go? Whoops. Oh, the count is underwater here. Oh, there's like a bridge thing here, but it doesn't go anywhere. So, okay. So let's take a look. We should. I saw a sign, so we can see what this place is called at the very least. Mining site 2B. Okay. What were they mining? So that means there's a 2A, maybe a 1A, maybe a 1B. Maybe a 1C even. Jeez. Okay, more skeletons. Yeah, if you knew the end was coming, why would you be mining? The problem is that this area has normal gravity, so exploring, like dropping down and flying around, is not going to be as much of an option. At least it's not as bad as Giant Deep's gravity. I'm remembering that the gravity indicator is right there. Something that I keep forgetting about. I mean, I have been paying attention to this whole time. Ooh. I love these star rocks. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Kind of reminds me of that underground area in the underground city in Elden Ring a little bit. Also a very beautiful area. I'm a sucker for stars, all right? Sprinkle some white on black and you got me hooked. It's actually, if you have never seen the stars in a area where there is no light pollution or almost no light pollution, you are missing out. It's an honestly kind of terrifying experience. Like the sky feels so much bigger than you would ever think it would. It feels like you can fall into the sky, and I'm not kidding about that. It is so gorgeous. If you ever get the opportunity to do that in your life, like go to a mountain that doesn't have light pollution or something like that, do it at least once in your life. You will not regret it, unless you hate the outdoors. But oh, Oh no, I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't the ore from the remaining towers being built on Isn't the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twin? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. Interesting, okay. I'm relieved by our clan's decision to use Timberhearth's ore only for constructing the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. Okay, that's good at least. That's actually a concern I had when I started reading this. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they're planning accordingly. Oh, jeez. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Coleus. How else would he improve? Very funny, very funny. I don't think there was another scroll around, right? Okay. Very funny. How else would he improve? Very good, very good. I mean, true, how else would he get better at puns? Projection stone. So can we use these areas to... I think we can use these things to teleport. But let's at least see what the projection stone... Oh. Oh, hold on. So these are the masks that, like, control our, like, that are synced to us or whatever? So there's us, right? Hold on, do they all look different? Or are they all the same thing? I think they're all the same design, but there's 1, 2, 3... There's 3, so Gabbro's probably one of them, right? We are the other. And who's the third one is the question. Who's the third active memory jumper person? Oh, there's another projection area over here. Will that show me something different? Wait, hold on. What's the icon? Will this show something different? Oh. Okay. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio. This ore should be last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure that there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. The central chamber. No longer any physical entrances, so they're probably only going to be teleporting in and out. But why were these orange? This one's purple. And then that one's orange. This is exciting news. Can I offer any extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful for you. We would be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flow or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Alright, well, interesting. Where else can I go from here? So there's a core to the Ash Twin, which we haven't been able to get into. Maybe, let me think. Maybe we can teleport in with the projection stone? Let's see what happens if we just stand here. Because last time we stood in a projection pool, we ended up getting teleported. Maybe that's not the case here. It's hard to tell. Nothing's happening, but this might be the core. Ooh, that's nauseating. Okay, don't note to self. Don't look at. Okay, so I'm not getting teleported. So, why did I get teleported the other time? But this is, yeah, these are the twins. So I think this is, so the masks are in the core, I think, of Ash Twin. Alright, well... So that's the entrance. Is there anywhere else to go? Not over here. Man, the music is so good at it, like, invoking a mood. The music in this game is so good. I like the little somber... Because it's not outright sad music, right? It's just like a somber, like... It does feel very much evocative of you finding lost memories, right? Okay, so maybe I can... Nope. That didn't work. Oh, there's a heat vent here. Okay, well that didn't quite work. Although now that I'm thinking about it... is there a way I can get in from here? I wonder if the anti-gravity cave, because this doesn't have anti-gravity, right? I wonder if the anti-gravity cave has any significance in terms of this area. Okay, so where was the waterfall? Because I think I can get around it. I just need to position myself so I'm not trying to fly through the waterfall. Because I have enough lift, yeah. So let's go from up here. Oh wait, there is no gravity. Wait, hold on. Is that... Hold on. Why is it gravity times 0? Oh, it's not modified? Maybe? No, that doesn't make sense. There must be a path to the other side of that. But very, very odd. So that anti-gravity mining cave must have some significance in terms of, maybe does that just lead to the... I think that just leads to the entrance. Yeah. Maybe I found everything in this cave. But I'll still try it. Yeah, this just leads to the entrance. So that seems like everything in this cave for now, because those are just stepping stones pretty much. I wonder how much time we have. Interesting. So there is a core to Ash Twin that we'll need to find a way to teleport into. Because there is supposedly no physical entrances. Or maybe there is a physical entrance and that's part of the problem of what's happening. Okay, we gotta go to Giant Steep now. Oh, autopilot. I'm so glad they added autopilot. Makes sense if you have to keep coming back to these places. So it looks like going by what's on Ash Twin, it looks like we have a decent amount of time left. There's also that thing, that's the orbital, yeah, we've already explored that, that's fine. There's also that thing around the sun that I want to try to land on at some point. We also got to find the quantum moon and fire our cannon into it. So where was that mountain, or that island rather? This is the island, I think. Yeah, this is the island. So I do want to read that log. Oh, okay, bye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. Weird. I've never been off an island and seen it do that, so it's certainly a novel experience. Where is it going to come back down? Is it? Let's just make sure it doesn't come back down on our heads. There it is. Okay. Okay. I should probably land. Do I want to land on the? Let's try to land right here. Let's try. Okay, I'm a good pilot. I'm a very good pilot. Oh my god, I'm stuck on something, aren't I? I'm like hanging off a. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just we'll land here, I guess. Where we're obviously supposed to land. We'll land where we're supposed to land. It's boring, but whatever. So I do want to reread that log. I do want to reread that log because I definitely feel like I was rushing when I read it because the end of the world, the end of the universe was coming. So I want to like take my time with it again because it definitely seemed very important to the mechanics of the time loop to know what is going on there, especially since we've seen that chamber with the masks. So how many statues were there going to? Yeah, this guy seems to be like dead mid-carving. Yeah, seriously must have come suddenly. There's no way it didn't. Okay. Well, hold on. Let's read that before we analyze. Flux. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever is in closest proximity. Flux. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue has paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the star system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. Okay, so that's where the masks must be. That's what we saw at the projection stone. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Flux. Daz. He has outdone himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memory to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Flux. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask. The statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. So what is this Ash Twin project? So they want to go back. They want to get the energy to go back 22 minutes in time. They're clearly setting up these memory recall things to be able to send memories back in time. Did they try to time capsule their people? That seems unlikely. Ash Twin projection stone. Raimi, I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin project. They look beautiful, although I feel as though I'm being observed. Why is it orange? Raimi, it's comforting to know, and then purple. Like, it's not like just the text from here is just... Maybe they're talking... Like, one is on Giant's Deep and one is the Ash Twin? I don't know. It's comforting to know the statue will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Flocks. Ideally, there'd only need to activate once per the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I haven't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. Huh. I just... What is that? What does that mean? Is there anywhere else in this area? No, there's just the door to the outside. So if this does teleport us, it'll be fine. Okay, so this is the same projection we saw before. 1, 2, 3. So these paired because something went wrong with the project itself, right? That's probably what happened at the beginning of this. And we need to fix the S-Twin project, but what went wrong? And is it related to the supernova? It's a very cool looking mask. I'm just trying to determine if their details are different at all. It does not look like it. It looks like they are the same detail-wise. Interesting. So who is the third? Who's the third one that has their that is linked to a statue right now? Is it Onomai? Okay, out of the characters we know, the one that I would think it would be Feldspar because he seems to get into everything. He's a rambunctious lad. I don't think it's Feldspar. He did not seem to indicate that he was aware of anything weird going on. But also, he is stuck in Dark Bramble, so maybe it's just the fact, like, if the universe does explode, he's like, oh, that's weird, and then just continues, because he's stranded. But maybe we should go... Oh, shoot, our cyclone's coming! Let me get on the ambulance! Let me get to my ship! Please! Please! I don't think it's Feldspar. I felt like he would have said something, but I feel like he's also the kind to not say something unless he knew we were... Let's try diving. Because we know about the jellyfish thing, so maybe we can insulate ourselves in like a jellyfish. Like, how do we get... Do we have enough information? Can I go deeper? I don't think I can go below the water surface in my ship. Yeah. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, okay. Giant's Deep. Maybe I can't. Oh, is this the current that I'm pushing against right now? Am I actually making it any closer? It looks pretty. I don't think I'm getting any closer. Maybe I am. Is it getting bigger? Hold on. Let me try to frame it so if it pushes against the... No, I think I'm getting pushed by... Yeah. Alright, so let's... Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, yeah, okay, we don't get really far down. I could probably try talking to Gabbro again. Is this Gabbro's island? Yeah, I think this is Gabbro's island. Yeah. Let's try talking to Gabbro. Maybe he has maybe he has new insights? Because, we've seen the statue things. We've learned about them. And he seems to be the one that we would want to talk, might be interesting. I don't know. Gabbro's Gabbro, right? Even the characters are saying that. So let's see if he... A few loops ago, a cyclone came by and tossed my little ship into space. Island into space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. Aww. I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to guard memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like it's their sort of thing. Please... Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Okay. Well, Gabbro, we'll be back. I don't want to talk to you mid whatever. I remember this freaking me out. Just like completely unbothered. That's probably why he's wearing his spacesuit, right? Because he died choking to death. So he's probably like, okay, I gotta put my spacesuit on now. Oh, but he's been here a while, right? Alright, now we can talk again. Hello, again. I found something. Actually, never mind. No worries. Can we stop? Thank you. How do you stay calm in the face of repeated impending death? Deep breaths? No, seriously, I meditate. Want me to teach you? It'll be the next loop before you know it. Sure, why not? Okay, close your eyes. Okay, so this is how if we don't want to wait for the loop to end, we can just go back, maybe? So how do we do that, though? We don't have to talk to Gabbro to do that, right? Yeah, so I never noticed the orbital cannon just goes into shoots into random directions. Meditate until next loop. Cool. I am glad that is a feature that exists. But let's keep exploring. Whoop. Okay, put on suits. Health and fuel full. Where do we want to go this time? Probably still should have been talking to Gabbro. Whoops. We probably should check the rumor board, huh? Yeah. Alright, zoom in. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. The central chamber in the Ash Twin project. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct a technology capable of producing a 22 negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. So I'm assuming we are in the fail state. We are not in the success. We are in failure. And I don't think they were probably not anticipating it to affect like life that came after them, because that does not seem to be their, like, they seem very intent on not messing with potential future life or cultures or whatever in general. Frozen Nomai shuttle. There's more to explore here. So yeah, I could go to the shuttle, could go to the construction yard. On indefinite hiatus, cannon was not asked to fire. According to a Nomai computer, a long-range probe was recently launched from the orbital probe cannon. Is it possible the orbital probe cannon is like a time capsule for the Nomai memories? I don't think so, no, because the storage unit is in Ash Twin. Yeah, White Hole Station, there's definitely more to explore there. Sunless City. This was on Yeah, okay. I think I want to see what's around the sun. I want to check what's up with the sun. If hopefully we can land on whatever that is without falling into the sun. That's probably a big ask, but we can try. There is the, and it's going fast. Look at that, it's fast. What is that? No, come back, come back. I need you. Yeah, it's more no my stuff. Maybe I should catch it on the way back. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. It seems pretty fast, and also I forgot momentum in space is a little ridiculous. Because it doesn't... Oh my god. I don't think I'll be able to catch it. No, I don't think I'll be able to catch it. No. Please, 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 no! Ah! Well... that happens. Ah, oh, jeez. Yeah, alright. Maybe that's another time thing, or something we have to teleport to. But I'm going to actually pause right here. I will be back, but I will see you soon. All right, I am back. So let us continue. I think what I want to do is go to Brittle Hollow. Because we're only there once. I don't think we talked to the person who was on Brittle Hollow. Maybe we did. And I got intimidated by seeing the big building in the stuff in the corner, the center of the planet, and was like, oh, I don't want to do this right now. So I think this is probably a good time to start exploring Brittle Hollow. So where is Brittle Hollow? Brittle Hollow, Brittle Hollow. Oh, that's Feldspar. No, that's and then if we happen to spot the quantum moon or whatever, we can go after it. Where is Brittle Hollow? There it is. Oh, is that the quantum moon? I think that's the quantum moon. So let's actually go towards it. And then I'm gonna shoot my scout launcher into it. And it just happens to be near Brittle Hollow, which is nice for us. So it seems to be like a gaseous giant. So let's, there we go. Ooh, not in. Interesting. All right, yeah, let's go talk. Oh wait, maybe we did talk to this guy. Oh. All right, okay, all right, let's go back. Oh, there's another like gravity cannon or something there. Oh my god, please. Okay, all right. all right. We'll stop. What is the gravity on Brittle Hollow? I wonder if I can... Ooh. Landing camera. Nothing's wrong there. Do I have my... I do. Okay, I have my suit on. Alright. Here I come. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a campfire, but the guy's not here. Oh. Whoops. Jumbo marshmallows in a can! Yeah! Love it. I love it. Marshmallows in a can. I guess that kind of makes sense for in terms of like food storage. Maybe marshmallows don't really go bad. The journey here from the South Pole has been I'm going to go with harrowing because of the all of the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little and there's some sort of old Nomai path that starts across from my campsite. Inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Okay. So we should come back here. Gravity is... Oh, it is lighter than Timber Hearth, but not much. But, okay. Let's actually go to this guy's actual campsite first to talk to him. It was the guy playing the weird... Why can't I... Okay, there we go. No, that's not that. That's not it. I wish I could see the mini-map while... Okay, it's this... It seems like he's on the other side of the planet, so let's... Or maybe he isn't. Okay, yeah. Where is he? Oh, is he in the planet? I see. Okay, got it, got it. Alright, makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, alright. Let's land. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good enough, right? Shoot. I should probably land better than that. Okay. And I also, I'm assuming we have to go to the moon at some point. But okay, so... is there... Oh, gotta pull on the scout pack. Okay, so there is ghost matter in there. He said there was a path across from the campsite. Oh, jeez. More Nomai ruins. Probably should look around to see if there's any... Oh, that's like a broken gravity crystal. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Is this it? No. Is this it? More broken gravity, and even more broken gravity stuff in shelves. Why would they break? I guess maybe if they got hit by a meteor or something. It looks like there's a pathway here. This is neat. I do like this traversal. I feel like there's simpler ways to build, but maybe not. Gravity Crystal Workshop. Okay, so where is... So he's down further. More... Whoop. No one saw that. There we go. Gravity cannon. So another gravity cannon, huh? Interesting. The Hanging City. Berg, well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and now how I'll eventually get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is Gravity Cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I Used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm gonna head further down below to see if I can refill my tank. Okay. So, that's the Hanging City, I guess? This is... I don't know what that is. That's the gravity cannon. Oh, this is like a map. And then this is probably down further leads to the... I think the device that can detect the, Eye of the Universe? The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Ryback. Oh, you launched! That's great. Great job, you. Wow, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow. Well, you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? I completely agree. Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anyone that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? Heh, that'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I saw a sunless city on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nobai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did they keep the sand out of it? For me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were 2 groups of Nomai. One that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. Where should I explore here? Oh yeah, you don't have the translator device. Oh wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole. Actually, that's very... no. Which is unfortunate because, most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also this big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. You can't get inside from the surface, trust me. I tried. But it's like the rest of the Nomai Nomai sculptures here. There's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere, yep. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timberhearth Scott right now. Oh, sorry. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. This planet is an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help? Okay. Alright, so a second city, interesting. Oops. Interesting. So I can probably change the direction of where this goes. Tower of Quantum Knowledge west. And then I'm assuming that, okay, that is a outbound. So that leads to the Hanging City. And where does this go? I don't think this goes anywhere. Because it's pushing us up. So, I mean, it probably comes from somewhere. Is this the Hanging City? Or is this something else? I think this is probably the Hanging City. The crossroads, okay. Oh wait, hold on. I think I've been here before. And that goes to where we just came from. Okay, yeah, I think we've been here before. This seems very familiar. So you're supposed to be able to walk up there, but the path is broken. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right. Be welcome in this place. Above you stands the power of quantum knowledge. Yes, so we have read this before, but let's refresh ourselves. Bells, if you're making one of your first pilgrimage to the quantum moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need before your journey. So we got to figure out a way to get up there. Hold on, can I? No, I don't have enough fuel to do that. Interesting. Okay. So where does this go? Oh, this goes to the quantum tower, huh? What the heck? So let's go back. Hold on. Yeah, so the only other place because this is where we would have come down normally from before. Hold on. Let's see what's up here. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yeah, so there must be a secret with the quantum moon before we can enter it. The Southern Observatory. Oh, that goes somewhere else too. Why? I actually don't think we got to see where this goes. Because... that seems like it's gonna blast me off into nowhere. Oof, okay. Well, we made it. Don't know how we're gonna get back. I guess we have to keep... Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, oof. Hey... Is this actually leading somewhere, or...? I am starting to run out of oxygen. Is this actually going somewhere? Well, that's the black hole down there. I'm running out of oxygen. Will eventually run out of fuel, I'm sure. I guess I could just go to the white hole station by jumping into the black hole, but I'd rather not do that if I can help it. Oh, maybe I can teleport to the Ash Twin core from the white hole station, maybe? I doubt it, but might. Shoot. Well, alright, here we go. That's the white hole station. Yeah, so I guess, darn it. It looks like a crescent moon, which is nice! Oh, okay. That could have been worse. So there's the entrance there. Is there any other... Ooh, very pretty. Yeah, I don't know if the interloper actually goes into the sun. Okay, so I think this is the only entrance. White hole station. I wonder if we can... What happens if we go into the white hole? Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh my god. Get me out of here! I need oxygen! There we go. Where, there we go. Flashlights. Right, I forgot I have that. Okay, so this is the one to Brittle Hollow. White hole station, if you fell through, tower warp you Brittle Hollow, ever warps to a specific astral body, yep. If you look up while the station rotating, yep. You must be standing on the warp platform. Oh yeah, the projection stone. Number twin, projection stone. Is there a projection thing down here? Oh, does this, so this changes what it's directed at, maybe? Let's, so we just changed the coordinates of where this is going to. Oh, where am I? Not where I meant to be. Charger time, warp station charged. Okay. Where am I? Oh, there's a tank roll fuel here. Is this timber? Is this Hanging City? Okay, so this is, oh. So this was supposed to go to the Hanging City, but it got, like, caved in with ice. Okay, interesting. Is there a projection stone thing here I could use somewhere? To our friends of Brittle Hollow, I warped here from the White Hole Station. Our destination worked. We've effectively created warp travel. This is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower. Although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I don't know how close it is to Anno's original design, but as long as we've built works, then I'm delighted. I know we could do it, Casanova? I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct, Clary. Have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnosis and hopefully locate the problem. Oh, so this is them... Don't tell Cassava. So this is them discovering... Okay, this is them warping. This is them discovering the anomaly of going back in time. Raimi and I have reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Namai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing to the White Hole Station. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 100,000ths of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? I think the universe is ending. As I've already told Rami, these measurements can't be accurate. How can I know Mai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she even stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Okay, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We've designed an experiment to make more data. An update, Pokey, the High Energy Lab is the cannon on Ember Twin's equator. Come here at once, you need to see this. Yes, I hope so too. Okay, let's see what the projection stone does. Is it going to show us the mask chamber again? It is not. Oh, it is just showing us Ember Twin. Are we going to end up teleporting? So why did that one teleport us? Oh, we're seeing the supernova through a projection stone. That's weird. It's going to hit this place first, so... What will we see? Oh, it just cuts off. Huh. Ooh, okay. Huh. That's an interesting detail that it's interesting that they thought to include something like that. The game developers. Huh. Well, well, I think next time we may try to find our way to the hidden hanging city and explore there. But for now, I think it is time to take a break. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Perfect.